back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Yes, yesterday the Travel Commando and his team, they were able to hand over the building to Coco, and all went actually very, very well. So we really appreciate all of you who have been in position to support the project. That is to say, Michael and Big Mac, those were the big donors, and also those ones who have been in position to contribute in any way. Big up to you and much respect to you. Really appreciate you have really made us to be walking while our head is now up. Yes, big up every time. You know, yes, I saw some individuals trying to throw a lot of words here and there, but that will actually be coming in the next video. But in today's video, we are actually want to deal with one of the most notorious scammer, you know, in the village, and we want to expose him for being, you know, doing wrong things, and he's hiding himself that he's a leader in the community, and yet is the most terrible scammer actually. You see, when we used to talk about these things, people used not to understand, you know. But now his own relative has come out to actually, you know, to put it open to everybody to see that actually the person whom he thought he has been trusting is actually a real scammer. And more of these interesting stories will actually be coming directly to screen. Let's start this video. You know, there is a subscriber who has been helping the young boys in the community, especially the negative reactors who actually fight against the Travel Commando. I don't know specifically the intention of the subscriber, or whoever turns against the Travel Commando. Those are the people she always comes out to support. I have not yet got very clear details about the subscriber. What are her intention? Is she only supporting people who goes to attack the Travel Command? Because her name is actually moving too much. She was one of those people who supported Sejo. She was one of those people who supported Kintu and still supporting. He's the one who is supporting the fake village leader. He's the one who is supporting this one, the so-called the lion. He's the one who is supporting the so-called now Mayani. So when you look at that, all this group of people, they are actually those ones who talk badly about the Travel Command. All of them. None of them will come out to say something good about the good projects that the Travel Commando has been doing in this community and beyond. Those are the people this lady is actually supporting. And here she's old, and sometimes she pretends that she does not understand herself. Those are the words I'm hearing. Me, I don't know. So it's alleged that sometimes she pretends that she's not understanding, yet she actually, and me, I'm not sure about that. But if her intention is actually good, to support the young boys so that they can move a step in life, that is good. But if her intention is to always cause commotion here and there, you know, because now I'm starting to see the villagers, these negative reactors, they're actually now starting to fight themselves because of money, you know. So I really want, because some subscribers are really very, very funny. You can even find she's one of the people who watches my platform, and you never know. You can you know, sometimes these things are laughable. You know, there are actually individuals who love drama. They love drama. They are always here and there, here and there, here and But I'm really enjoying what is actually happening in the negative group. Now we who are this side, we are jubilating. Yesterday they were handing over. Now today we are seeing the drama on their side. They are becoming very confused. actually they have lost direction. You know, they don't know actually what they're doing. That's what I'm trying to say. These negative individuals, they don't know what they, because actually there's somebody one day who commented very, very badly in my platform. That is when I was talking about Kukuman. And the name was Leina. Leina. But I've forgotten that other name. You know? So I don't know whether that is the same person. When I made a video about Kukuman, she was really supporting Kukuman at all cost. You know? She looked like a person who cannot give up with supporting Kukuman. She believes that Kukuman is actually doing the right things in the community, in causing commotion and scamming people in the community. But in today's video, the person actually we are going to talk about is actually the fake village leader. Fake village leader is one of the smoothest. He's a very smooth guy when he's scamming. He talks politely, you know, and you know, the best people I hear who are good in scamming people, they are always very, very polite. And they have like baby face. You know, you will not know whether they are annoyed or they are annoyed in most cases. Even when you try to talk something, you'll always want to make you look like you're on the wrong. You know, they know always how to play around with the minds. Because actually I was able to see how this fake village leader, he's calling Max 1, something like that. I've been in position to see how he was trying to play cool with Mayani. He didn't want to escalate things, but Mayani was actually provoking him because Mayani wanted him to speak the truth. How much money he was able to eat. That was, I think, the intention of Mayani. But the smooth operator, I can assure you he tried playing around. But let me tell you, Mayani stick to his point. Even after them greeting themselves, Mayani said something that we are going to be in position to play in this clip. In the clip that will be coming later. Because actually today I'm going to be in position to play like 3 clips. I want you to understand the reason why this so-called the fake village leader, he called himself Max 1. He will never give up on Mayani, whether Mayani likes it or not. Because that is exactly where he wants to eat from. You can imagine that this subscriber had promised one to build for Mayani a shop, then other 2 for rentals, then another one where they were supposed to put a milling machine. You know? Now, all the things Mayani didn't actually know. But the person who knew about this is actually the fake village leader. That is Max 1. He was the only one who knew about the projects. You know? Now you can imagine they want to help you to do projects for you. But you don't know the plan they have for you. The person who has all the plans is Max 1. Mayani is just green. He's just like a person who is following and the eyes are closed. You know? So Max 1 is the one who says, this and this is what we are going to do. This was, at the end of the day, he knows what he's putting in his pocket. The reason why Max 1 is very much desperate for that project is because he wants to eat out of it. And I can assure you, he's not going to give up. You know? He's not going to give up, and he's going to keep on trying all his best to eat with Mayani. You know, he has realized that Mayani is actually so confused. He's a stupid boy. He does not know what to do. He's just a person who talk like, you know, he throw words anyhow. And by him doing that, Max 1, or the fake village leader, is taking that as an opportunity to actually scam the money that comes to his pocket. You know, a lot of this will actually be coming in this video today. Because we have been talking about this man, that this is not a right man. This is a dangerous man. People used not to listen. Now relatives have started exposing themselves to the world to see who they are actually. So please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's watch this clip. And then when we come back, we shall continue with this video very, very strongly.
To finish that shop, then I put up, I built another shop. I put a sawmill. I don't know if you've shared with her that thing.
Yeah, already.
Okay. She told me that I wanted to build another shop. I put a sawmill. Then after sawmill, I could have extended some 2 shops for people to rent. I don't know if you discussed that.
Okay.
But now, I'm getting like, you know, I don't understand when my son comes out and says that he's selling a cow that I gifted him. You know, that is now challenging me. I told her, from my mouth, I told her, Mayani, maybe, he thought maybe the construction is not going to continue. He told me out that I, with Mayani, I don't know, you spoke in the morning. I don't know. You spoke in the morning with her. She told me that me and Mayani, we've already talked. I even told him that he should do a quotation. Did she?
What? She gave me the quotation?
No. Understand. She told me that you called her in the morning and you told her everything that is needed.
Yeah.
And she told you that you should do the quotation.
Yeah.
And go to Majake's place.
Yeah.
The Majake's father, who has got a hardware here. True or false?
Yeah. And that day, before, after I just spoke to her, I call you.
Yeah, that is where I'm coming now.
Yeah?
That is where I'm coming.
So, you have had the discussion these people were having. You know? Was it right for Max One and the person who is financing the project to actually discuss the future of Mayani without Mayani knowing? That shows you from the beginning there is something wrong that Max One was actually trying to hide from Mayani. And for him, he didn't want Mayani to know a lot of these things. Let me tell you, a scammer will remain a scam. This is not the first time we have been talking about such things. You know? This man is a smooth operator. He knows what he's doing. And let me tell you, even Mayana have told him that he does not want to see him again in the project. You know? But let me tell you, he will not. Very soon, you are going to see him coming back again in that very construction site of Mayani. Because he will not let that issue go. He will not. Even after Mayani calling him all sorts of names. Mayani calling him, you're a scammer. You know, you're a wrong person. He has termed him all sorts of names. But let me tell you, at the end of the day, he was greeting Mayani that they have reconciled. But Mayani surprised him by again talking about the most terrible thing that in the third clip we shall be listening to. But you see, there are individuals who actually don't have shame. And I really wonder why these negative reactors, they don't have shame in them. You know? You know very well that you're using this young man for your own personal benefit. Even after being told, you are still forcing yourself to go there. Just because you want to eat with him. You know? You want to eat with him and you want to call him all sorts of names. The truth is, this fake village leader is eating with Mayani and he will not stop eating. You know? He will not. Because that is where you also get some little money from. You know? It is really terrible how some people don't have actually shame in them. They don't have shame. You know, Mayani is also a fool. He's a fool. Even the way he talks, his words are not coordinating. He talks this, he talks there, he talks this. You know, his reasoning only is a problem. And that is why these scammers are taking opportunity to actually, utilize the opportunity they've given them. They will eat with him. They will eat with him. Because what I'm hearing, that there is some amount of money that was not actually delivered to Mayani for that construction. And it is the reason why Mayani is furious. It's the reason why he's talking so badly about the scammers. And that money was actually given to Max One. But the reason why Mayani is not coming straight for us, because him and this fake village leader, they are actually relatives. So Mayani trying to talk in parables, but it's not hitting the point. But the money was actually sent to Max One, and the money was not delivered. That is what is bringing this confusion between this Mayan and the fake village leader. And the fake village leader does not want to come out and say he ate the money. And Mayan is also fearing to tell him straightforward in his eyes. Because this is a person he calls uncle. Here in Africa, we actually respect uncles a lot. So he's fearing actually to tell. So he's talking in parables every time. He's talking in parables. Mayani released a video actually attacking Max One. Then Max One came that, he's very, very upset. He's doing what? He could not sleep because Mayani released a video that don't give money to so-and-so. He's a scammer. If you won't give money, you give to the fisherman. That is kin. So, even this Max One or the fake village leader, he didn't know that he was a scammer. People knew all these things all along. Mayani have just come in and, he has put it right, direct to his face. I think when he was talking to Mayani has taken something. So his brain was shaking and he was telling him. So Mayani made a video actually saying that please don't send money to scammers. And he mentioned the names. He said that's not one Kukuman. And don't send money to Max One. He even mentioned his names. That those are scammers. Those are the serious scammers in the village. Those are not my words. Those are words from Mayan. Actually, let's listen to this clip, and then when we come back, we shall continue from there very, very strong. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big, big support to this platform. Let's watch this clip, then we shall come back.
Pope really hurt me, and if you see me coming here to do this, it has really hurt me. Because I'm asking myself, where have I wronged
Uncle, you have not wrong. And if my uncle
what have I scammed?
I have wronged. You have wronged me.
You brought about
even I couldn't have made.
Bad about my mom lately. Guys, a lot of things are just happening.
Is this you first?
The reason why
It's me.
You are the one. Now let us listen.
And today I'm just here to clear this. If you want to support me, if you cannot send underscore Gintu, because underscore Gintu he doesn't have that cornering.
Now me have corner.
You are judging yourself.
That cornering.
That is you are
But
judging.
Let's listen.
to send scammers and at the end of the day, they just destroy everything. It's not good. So if you want to support me, if you cannot send money through me, and I say Mayani I wanted to do this and this, just leave it. Or if you cannot send the money to underscore Gintu, and you tell him go and do for Mayani this, don't try to send anyone. I don't want you to send Max One. I don't want you to send it's Ernest. I don't want trouble, guys.
That is the thing.
I don't want trouble.
Now you are denying. You are
No,
denying.
I'm not denying.
You are also denying, and the evidence is here.
Okay, let me just put it
No,
clear.
we are
And
not doing anything.
you are judging yourself.
Not judge. Who? Which people?
You know very well.
Which people?
You know very well.
Pope, you know you are a cameraman.
So, you know, Mayani has now made it very, very clear for people to actually know that serious scammers, Max 1 is one of them. The fake village leader is actually a scam. He's a scammer. And according to Mayani, he does not want to associate himself with a scammer. You know, he does not want. Of course, since Mayani has fear in him, you know, he was again refusing to admit that he had actually said what he said. You know, he was fearing because the man would slap him. You know, the man would actually slap him. You know, because that fake village leader seemed not to be easy, by the way. It's not easy. You know, he decided to go to face Mayani face by face, one on one, that you tell me when I'm seeing. At first, Mayani was fearing, and I don't know where he gathered the energy from. Then he decided actually to tell him openly. You know? So, this guy, he thought he was going to use the method of the intimidation to make Mayani withdraw his statements. But Mayani refused to withdraw his statements. You know, Mayani is very, very confused. The head is not working. And it seems like this man takes a lot of drugs. He takes a lot of drugs, you know? And they are going to continuously use him. Even the one is calling kin to that, you know, he feels that he's a good man, is also using him. They are using him. But he cannot see it. He's blindfolded. You know? He's blindfolded. So this scammer called Max 1 thought he was going to use his chest to actually make a lot of senses. Because you can imagine taking 1 hour. You are explaining things and you are explaining and you are explaining. You know? These are individuals who are opportunists in this community. The opportunists. You know? And everything that they touch, they will never succeed. They will always try to make it, you know, twist everything. You know? At the end of the day, things will not move. I've been talking about Kukuman for a very long period of time. Anything that is involved in Kukuman, you'll never see anything good out of it. You know? Because that guy, that man looks like he's a cast man. You know? He's a cast man. Me, I want to say it very, very clearly. So the infighting between now these individuals, Kukuman is involved. And it seems like the fighting is not going to stop. And now the construction for Mayani has actually paused. You know? And Kukuman has come out to say whether Mayani likes it or not, that construction will not continue. And the very day when he said the construction stopped, now we don't know whether actually those words will come to reality. Because now I'm seeing a lot of fighting between these individuals. Max 1 is fighting, you know, he's trying all his best at his clearing his name. How can you clear your name? Yet it is in the open. And you are still continually scamming people in this community. You know, the first person whom they were given a project of distributing sanitary pads in the village was actually the fake village leader. Before the fisherman. It was the fake village leader whom they had given that project to distribute sanitary pads to the young girls in the community. What he did with that money, we don't know up to now. You know, we didn't know. And we shall not know up to tomorrow. But money was given to him to buy sanitary pads, to distribute to the young people, because he's a leader, a youth leader in the community. So a subscriber who is now helping the fisherman. Those are the stories, that alleged stories that I'm getting. That subscriber who is always giving the fisherman, that please you give the young girls this. That subscriber contacted the fake village leader and he was given money to buy those things. You know, up to today we are still waiting. The man did not even buy any single thing, even to distribute to the community. He just kept quiet. And the subscriber also here I had kept quiet. So you can now see when we talk about individuals who are actually scamming, you know, in the villages. So this guy, the fake village leader, can never be trusted. He can do the worst of the worst. You know, those are the group of people. When you look at them talking in their platform, they look like, you know, they're the most loyal people. They're the most loyal what? But actually what they do in the background is actually very, very much alarming. So for him, he came out and actually showed a video of Mayani talking about him, how bad he is, how he scam people, you know. And Mayani actually was trying to deny that he was not even there. You can now see how confused Mayani is. He wanted actually to say that I'm not the one, you know, that must be an edited thing. And yet they were playing the video himself in his own YouTube platform. They were playing. Let me tell you, when things become hot, even you don't know where to start from, you know. But the truth of the matter is, whether the fake village leader like it or not, now people are aware of who he is. You know, this is one of the notorious scammers in the village, in the community. There is nothing. You tell me, you single out what Max One has ever done in that community to support the community, and he has succeeded. You tell me, give me even one. It is not there, but his work is to crucify those who also are trying to do something for the betterment of the community. You know, those also are bringing development, change in the community. Those are the people Max One will always be throwing a lot of words to, causing a lot of issues, a lot of problems here and there. Those are the category of people, you know. So Max One, the fake village leader is not a clean man. You know, he's a confused individual who only wants things for himself. The man hates development, you know, and that is why they are going to frustrate the progress of that smaller house they are constructing for Mayan. They will frustrate it, you know, because they only want things that goes to their pockets. Anything that goes away from their pocket, they don't want that completely, you know. And let me tell you, if Mayani is not serious, the way he's confused, I see how confused he is. There is nothing that is going to happen that is good. That one I'm very sure. Because the vultures, their eyes are open now to eat. However little it is, their eyes are open to eat with him. And they will eat with him. That one I'm very sure. They will eat. You know, they have got opportunity. You know, they have been crying. Max One was saying, if somebody could send him $1 million shillings to go and support Coco's project. What about now this little money that are coming? How will he crash it? You know? A scammer will not stop. And let me tell you, these individuals are so hungry for money. And they can do the worst thing to get that money. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please, always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's fast forward this clip, and then when I come back, we shall continue with this video very, very strongly.
I'll never wrong you, and I will never take even a cent for my uncle here, and that is why I was doing everything.
Also, I'm just going to speak this again. If you want to support me, don't send anybody. If you want to support me, I have my number, I have my Western Union. You can give me the instruction, do this, but don't send people. Don't send people. Even me, when someone making a project, I'm not being sent or going to do what, it does not concern me. If you want to support me,
I'm saying,
support me.
I'm saying I wish I could have said no, not to be sent. Because all this drama, it is coming because maybe it was sent. But it is good for me. I'm smiling in my heart knowing that everything that was sent, I was giving it out.
Now the problem is it fails.
It failed.
So it's like you are a failure.
Failure how?
You failed.
You failed how?
You started the construction.
I
and
cannot
you failed.
fail. I cannot fail because the money was not coming from my pocket. You see?
So who are we going
I
to
think
blame?
If
this
the
week,
money,
let's try
if
and
the money was
wind
coming
up.
from my pocket,
Let's end
Let's
this
Pope,
video.
wind up.
let
end
us wind
this
up.
video.
Yes.
It's
He
going
has
to,
told me
too
that I
much.
failed, and that is what I'm clarifying. I haven't failed because the money was not coming in my project. Me, I was waiting for the subscriber to send something so that they can come here and tell my uncle, we've received this, let's continue. So if you tell me that I'm a failure, well and good. But I don't think if I'm a failure, even me, I have not said myself that I'm a failure. So you was that I started maybe for 2 weeks and you've said that I'm a failure, the money was not coming from my pocket. That is the point of correction that I want to tell you.
It's better you start your own thing, and you left it. You know that you have went somehow.
So Max One had gone there to clear his name, and that is not a scammer. But Mayani has insisted, and he has made it very, very clear that please, if you want to help me, don't send money to this fool. You can imagine how this guy has gone there to fool himself. You know? And remember, all these were being recorded. And actually, that part, if you watch on Max 1, you will not see that video. When you go to Mayani, it is there. And there are a lot of parts that this Max 1, the fake village leader, actually edited. That video was for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Max 1 only posted 47 minutes. So a lot of things that he was seeing was actually pinching him. He did not put in his video. He was a very hungry man with Mayani. You know? He was showing his hunger. But let me tell you, at the end of the day, Mayani put the last blow to him. That please, my good people, if you are sending, don't send to him. You rather send to Mayani or that he has gone to clean his name. It became now the worst day of his life. You know? So we have been talking about scammers and scammers. People who didn't know a person who is called a scammer. Now that is one of them. We have shown you today. That is one of the notorious scammers in the community. This time around, we are not the one who are saying. Now they are the ones telling us. You know? There are people who used not to believe us. But now let me hope this video will make some of them to open their eyes. Actually to see that this scamming is real. It is real. That fake village leader is so greedy. He's a greedy man. He wants everything for himself. You know? But things are starting to squeeze him at the corner. And let me tell you, he's not going to give up in that project of Mayani. Maybe today or tomorrow, you are going to see him in that very project. Because it's after benefiting out of it. You know? And he will. He will, and he's still benefiting. You know? Don't be even surprised when he's doing the worst thing again. You know? Because he has now looked at it as a way of eating. It's a project of eating. By the time they will complete that project, he would have at least eaten something good. You know? So, but that is it. Let them keep on doing whatever things they're doing and fighting themselves. Now it is good that the ball is rolling back on their side. They have been talking about the travel command and the project, and now the project is done. We can see the building is actually looking nice. But you look at the type of the building they're making noise with. A very tiny, you cannot even put a bed inside to sleep. A very tiny house. You know? By the way they're shouting and the way they're talking in millions of money. You know? You can imagine. A house that cannot even reach like 1,000 US dollars. Maybe like 500 US, 400, around 400 USD can build probably that house. You know? But the way they're making noise with it and making quotations in millions of money, they will eat with it. They will eat with it. This one is making a quotation, the other one is making a quotation. The other one is coming with this. Another one is the price of cement is different from the other one. Ways of only eating. But it seems the subscriber also is confused. I don't know. I think the person who is financing also, look confused. So let them confuse themselves now. Oh, she's confused and she's wise. I don't know. But actually, things are not actually moving very, very well. The reason why these individuals are fighting, it is because of the money. If it was not because of the money, they would be in peace. But right now, Mayani also want to receive. The fake village leader also want to receive. Kukuman also want to receive. The fisherman also want to receive. All about money. It's a money problem. And let me hope one day they will not reach a point where now they're fighting themselves. Because that would be really bad. No? Yes, but we have been telling them these things for quite a long period of time. But they used not to listen. Now, for us, our work is to listen and to enjoy what is happening. Yes. And we come out to make videos about it. For us, we shall not hesitate. What they bring is what we shall talk about. If they want to do their thing, let them keep on scamming themselves. No? These individuals will always fight development. If they can fight the one the travel commando is doing, what about now these smaller ones? They can just finish those ones. They're so greedy. These are greedy individuals who want only things for themselves. These are individuals who are encouraging people to block the roads. Because they don't want the mwango to construct. You can imagine such behaviors. But now the ball has come back to them. Let's see. For us, we are here to enjoy what is happening. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. I would first of all want to send a very special greetings to all my good moderators. Thank you so much for actually, ensuring all is moving well in this platform. And a very special greetings to all of you watching me from USA, UK, Canada, and all of you watching me from the Caribbean. Thank you so much. Thanks a million times. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's meet again in our next one. God bless all of you. See you again when you see me.